Hello everybody and welcome back to another Library of Vault patch, and today we're going to be reviewing the patch notes provided to us by Seedbound. This is patch 1.2 and we're going to be looking through every single change added. I've already recorded my live reaction to the patch notes in a video. We're going to be seeing that as well in a separate video soon. Without further of a doubt, let's begin. Today we're joined by Seedbound here personally. He's going to be looking through the changes with me. Developers have been really courteous and great all around. They're beta testers as well. They have been very helpful, providing great information to the developers like Seedbound. Community has been excellent as well. I've been playing with a lot of new players. There was one in particular called Abnormal. I believe great player, great user of Anitra. He's quite fond of Not Over Yet card. His deck was quite interesting. He managed to defeat both me and the developer Seedbound himself recently. He has an undisputed win rate right now. I think he's currently the best player in Library of Vault. It's quite a big title, but he fits the bill. Alright, sorry about that. I got distracted a little about Library of Vault. Let's look through the changes. First of all, we got Seedbound pinging Library of Vault. Library of Vault version 1.0.2.0. I got the versions wrong in both my videos. It looks like it's actually version 1.0.2.0 early access, but I've been saying it's version 1.2. That's a mistake on my half. If you heard any misinformation online about Library of Vault, it's likely from me and I'm very sorry. I apologize sincerely. You can download the game from this Google Drive link over here. You cannot copy and paste it, sadly. You have to type this out manually if you really want it. But I am always online if the servers are up, always ready to fight you, so feel free to join me. I'm a pretty big Library of Vault fan if I say so myself. Wouldn't you agree, Seedbound? Yeah, I agree, nigga. Alright, gameplay changes. Added Blitz mode. Blitz mode. I haven't actually seen what this new mode is all about. I've only been fighting this player called AI, and I don't think he plays Blitz mode, unfortunately. I'm gonna be having to try that out in another video, it looks like. Be sure to be on the lookout to see me playing the new Blitz mode soon. Wonder what's it all about. Sounds like it's gonna be a lot faster. Maybe more light, more cards. Interesting. Added another Adora rework. Adora, a very famous card that's got a lot of changes in Library of Vault. This feels like she gets a change in every patch. It's like the third patch in a row she gets changed now. Well, it's a positive change, yeah, both of these. Especially the new game mode. We all love new game modes, new toys to play with. Adora always needs a change for some reason. I hope that this is the last rework, but if it isn't, I won't be surprised. Shurin Race's Goku emote. This is the first bad change. I am not a fan of this. This is wokeifying the community. The woke mind virus is trying to take the Shorten Race's Goku emote away. This should be a toggleable settings setting in the not working setting tab right now. You can switch on Goku mode. Goku mode. It doesn't look like I wrote Goku, but you know, this is Goku mode. It should be a turnable thing. It shouldn't just be removed. This is wrong. Bad change, Seedbound. First X on him. He looks punished, Seedbound. Yeah, let's just get stuff. Added Shush card. Interesting card. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I feel like stuns are a powerful counter tool, but they feel quite bad when you get stunned and you don't have cleanse or any countermeasures. I'll have to see how it plays out more in the meta. I am uncertain about it, but I think it's nice that there's other options and alternatives to it at least. Gragas was a dominant stun card. Deathman, the bane of everyone's existence. No one likes that card. It's absolutely horrendous to everyone. So yeah, I think this is a more positive one, but I'm still not certain because I haven't seen people use it enough yet. Added Dubstep Snake card. That's a good card. I was quite enjoying it. I think it's adding a new interesting mechanic or aspect to using it. Way of stocking up your light and unleashing it all at once. I think there's not a lot of like interesting counterplay to it. It's just a simple burst card and it's not especially strong. I mean, you can get quite a lot of damage of it by rocking Yusufs. Maybe there is. I will say that there's a lot of scenarios where I have too much light and I only don't really have enough light in the early game. Or whenever you're using a lot of card generation cards like Greed Bob. Pot of Greed Bob. Blueberry Cat. Used to be an overpowered card. I think it's hopefully nerfed today. So yeah, I think it's a good card. I think it's a little basic, doesn't synergize everything. It's just a burst card, but it's nice to have it as an option. So I'm all for it. Mo and fucking Krill. Mo and Krill, absolutely excellent. Excellent. A triple check mark. This gets Lockhart to speed. Oh, thank you, Salt. No worries, Sidvan. The 3 check marks. Mo and Krill might be my favorite addition, I will be honest. Amazing card. A lot of fun. Personally, I think it would have been hilarious if his stun reset after another timer. You could stun multiple times, but I'm very happy with how Mo and Krill is right now. I think he has a very big window to counter him, but it is the longest stun in the game. But yeah, again, you can negate stuns. I think that's how you're meant to be playing around him. And already ignite them on Krill. But it's like adding even more layers to countering of his stun. It feels a bit weak to me personally. Maybe I just haven't had a really important card stunned with him yet. I'll have to see more. Personally, though, I love him in concept, idea, and practice. Great card. Got me thinking about the game and its state a lot. Added emotes, another absolutely positive change. It gets 2 arrows for me. Everyone loves new emotes, new toys to play with. This gets speed, another love heart. Oh, thanks, you're so good. No, Speed, you're so great and excellent. We love you, Speed. Oh, thanks. Yeah, 2 love hearts for Speed now, and 2 check marks for Mo and Krill. Great change. Oh wait, Mo and Krill, I meant emotes and Mo and Krill, sorry, I just can't stop thinking about Mo and Krill. I am Mo and Krill fan 88, of course. Sped up animations of some cards, some are quite long, like 5 pigs I think is a notorious case of just taking too long. Maybe burst fire turrets on the lab, but they're just a positive change. I don't think anyone can complain about this literally. It's good. It gets 1 arrow. As good as it is, it feels like just a really nice quality of life patch. No one's gonna be obsessing over this like Mo and Krill and me, but everyone's gonna feel how nice it is to have faster animations. This is an excellent change. It's similar to the sped up card animations, but it's so much more noticeable. This is 2 arrows. Excellent. I've already played and the UI feels a lot better, a lot smoother, a lot cleaner. Compared to the old one, you cannot seriously think it's better. If you think so, I believe you're trolling. If any beta testers wanna fight me on that, I'm all for it in the YouTube comment section. Call me the N-word and I'll report you, nigger. Yeah, watch out. Yeah, several more UI changes. Absolutely positive all around. Speed gets a love heart for all of these changes on his trophy right here. Nice big juicy love heart. Yeah, love his speed. Yeah. Oh, you really didn't have to salt. You're so nice. Oh, I know speed, thank you. Several animation changes. I think all of these are like clumped together too. Yeah, nice like big box of changes. All of these are excellent. Not gonna add another heart rate, but you did do good speed. Check mark. Now we can get into the nitty gritty of it. Well, some changes. Some balance changes. Let's begin then with the balance changes. Deathman damage is flat value equals true. If it's a bad change, I'm sad to announce. Deathman nerfs are very good, don't get me wrong, but I do not believe this was the main issue of the card at all, or whatever we were complaining about. I think this really shows how the developers can be closed up in their echo chamber and not listen to the community at all. This gets a massive X all across Seed 1. I think, well, yes, the buffing of Deathman was very good and powerful. It's not what made everyone hate the card. Especially, I know, between me and another famous player, Anas, the problem was the 12 force cost. It is absolutely too fucking low for it. It is too flexible and too good. The problem with it is that you can throw him into any deck with basically no price and get the massive damage and a double AoE stun. It is so cancer, it is so awful, and it's just not fun to deal with. I feel like this is how people describe Beblood as a card. They describe Beblood as this Adolf Hitler card that break the game and the meta is defined around it. Oh, it's just cancer. No, it's Deathman. You need to remove or buff, nerf. No, just kill Deathman, bro. It's not that hard, man. It's quite frustrating. Like the one change I wanted to see the most, and the ball fell short, so to say. I'm pacing around my room right now thinking. Just quite annoyed, irritated. Yes, it's a step in the right direction, but it's far little too late. This is how people were describing Prime Beblood moving for just one picture of Deathman at 12 force cost. This card should cost 50 force cost, at least in my opinion. You should make a deck built around it as this big, massive, hard-hitting card. You shouldn't just have it as a super flexible option you can throw into any deck. You can throw it in bleed deck, you can throw it in light deck, you can throw it in card generation deck, you can throw it in anything. You can throw it in a burst deck, you can throw it in the City States Love Turret maxing currency generation deck. He's good anywhere. He's just... That man is still too good, and he will be until the force cost is changed, or he fundamentally gets a rework. I don't think anyone was complaining about his damage. That is what I have to say about him. Bad change. Electrocute damage is nerfed. I don't think it was especially necessary, but its numbers are quite strong. Electrocute needs quite a bit of setup to work still, and I feel... I just didn't see a lot of people use it. I suppose it's a fine change. Tiny little check mark. Blood timer change. This is the first good, straight up good balance change. Well, it's still an extremely weak card, but now at least with, I suppose, card timers, you can steal faster. And the opponent won't be able to just play all their cards and counter Bellblood. Most of the time, realistically, you're just going to be stealing like a banana or whatever with Bellblood. Luigi Force. It's a good change. Luigi is quite strong. I don't think he was as strong as people were saying, but definitely too strong. I think definitely a lot of things in this game should have a higher force cost in my opinion, especially Deathman. Some cards are disproportionately large, like Strawberry Elephant, and some are disproportionately low, like Deathman. Luigi looks a lot better and fairer overall with you being able to have only one. Although I do wonder if it would have been just interesting having Luigi be even a more expensive card, let's say 25 force cost, but you still being able to have multiple Luigis. You would have to build a deck around the Luigi, you can't just put him in and buff anything. And I think it's a healthy overall change. It just feels like an interesting, fun game mechanic was taken out to me. Blueberry Cat force cost upped. Very good change. That out was too good. No, it should be still pretty good, honestly. Oh, definitely the cheapest force cost to card generation ratio card. Just super cheap. But it's a lot better than it being free, let's be honest, yeah. Free cards are quite iffy. Oh, Card Factory light consumption buffs. Whoa, interesting. I did think it's a bit too much before, but I felt like it was like an interesting niche card for light decks. I suppose more things could use them now. Well, I guess the turn timers are still pretty strong on it, so you're not really are gonna be blitzing for card generation with it. It's nice. Yeah. Schlifkan heal nerfed. Okay, I thought I was hallucinating before, but it's a great change. I think healing is still quite busted. Schlifka should be more expensive, of course. It's not a big enough nerf. I think a lot of the people are gonna find these change notes quite disappointing. A lot of people find Luigi changes satisfying. Well then, let's get into the bug fixes now. Fishing card max count from 8 to 1. Great change. The bug was quite silly, and it's good that it's gone. Retro Soul Timer is gone. I'm not sure I know what that means. It was a while since I saw. Actually, no, I remember seeing the Soul card, but I didn't use them for a long time. I'm not sure what the timer is. I'm pretty sure it used to generate envoys by turn timer, but it was too long and it was changed. And I'm guessing there was an old timer left in somewhere there. But that just has an icon. I don't actually remember what Soul does. Either way, now here's a great change. Fixed Yandere. This is a change I'm very happy to see. The card was quite literally unplayable and unusable before. Speed gets a white heart for that. That's a good bug fix. Speed. So there's more coming soon. Oh yeah, keep at it, Speed. Keep working. Yeah. now that speed is working, we can continue looking at the changes. Fixed notch apples? I have no clue what that's in reference to, I'll be honest. I've never used Fishy. Don't quite like that card, it's not very fun. So assuming there was a bug with one of the apples you could get, and it's fixed now. If it is, great change. I'm sure everyone would love to have them working properly. Which you can no longer activate stun cards. I mean, fair. Another Luigi nerf. Well, yeah, I think this is fair. It did feel like an interesting tech that you could counter people with. If you weren't taking stun as a means of, a cleanse as a means to counter stuns. And it would only work on on-turn cards. Maybe I am just a Luigi coper, but I felt like it was a cool thing you could do. It saddens me that it's gone, but it's probably healthier for the game. I wonder if this affects Vsauce, because if this affects Vsauce, this is quite sad. Because it felt that was like his one really good place you could use him. It was like the one spot he shined in, other than being this dog shit mid card. But like you could actually like make him shine for that one turn time. But now, if it's gone, I'll be disappointed in Vsauce on Luigi. Fair, Luigi's wrong. Vsauce though, you cannot say that about him. Not activating timeout effects. Oh yeah, this was quite a silly bug, I remember. This is a great change. JJ is basically the mascot of this game, and it would be quite sad if he didn't work. Big thumbs up. Looks like I made a pipe for speed. Oh. Allegedly fixed soft lock single player when playing as player 2 online. I am not sure what this is in reference to again. But if this is what I think it is, it's a good change. No reason for this to be in the game. Great that it's fixed. Several more each bug fix. That is. Now that is excellent, yep. We love to see it. That gets a nice big love part on speed. This has been the Library of Vault patch 1.0.2.0 update. It has been a great update overall. Lots of good changes. The game is moving in a closer and closer direction to the full release out of early access. There's a lot of good new cards, a lot of new cool techs, and a lot new emotes that I'm quite liking. I think the balance side still leaves quite a lot to be desired, but I never expected it to be fixed in one day, and still there's quite a lot of good changes. At this point I think I have lost hope for Deathman being meaningfully nerfed, and that is something I'll just have to live with. Because I do not frankly know what else the community could do to get the devs' attention on that matter. But at least it's nice to know that other cards that are overtuned, like Luigi, will be nerfed, and you can at least pray for other cards to be nerfed that don't enable Deathman. It's sad, but it is what it is. I'm confident there will be many more great patches to come, and I'll see you all next time, CP fans. CP out.